Hello, welcome to my broken futon, and I will be doing a dramatic reading of Zola, the viral the Twitter viral story that took people by storm like last year, but like I recently just learned about it because I know nothing, and my friend Daria, she showed it to me, and I was like, yo, this shit hilarious. So now I'm gonna do a dramatic reading right after, I Google that shit. If, like, my mom says something, just don't listen to her, basically. Anyways, okay, listen up. This story long. So I met this white bitch at Hooters. I was her waitress. She came in with this old ass, big ass black dude. So as a Hooters girl, we have to talk to our customers. So I sit with them and we get to talk, and she tells me she dances. So I'm like, oh yes, me too, bitch. Then she tells me this hulking black man is her sugar daddy. And I'm like, oh yes, bitch, my sugar daddy at home. I felt it. So we vibing over our hoism or whatever. And we exchange numbers. And we like, next time you dance, I'ma come dance with you. And they leave. So the next day, I got a text like, bitch, let's go to Florida. And I'm like, huh? She's like, I'm gonna dance in Florida. Let go. Now I'm skeptical, like, damn, bitch, we just met and you already taking whole trips together? But I had went to Florida 2 months prior and made 15K. So low-key, I was dying. So I was like, okay, I'll go. Who's all going and when we leaving? All this bitch says is, be ready by 8. So I call her like, bitch, I said, who's all going? And she says, my boyfriend and our roommate, and my roommate has a place in Tampa. So I'm like, okay. I'll be ready. So I pack my baddest stripper wear and I'm ready. Now my nigga did not want me to go. He was so hurt. So I had to fucking calm, and then I left. Now when I got in the car, it was a white boy, her boyfriend, and this hulking black guy, not the same one. So I texted her on the slick while in the back seat, like, another sugar daddy? You got a type, bitch? And the black dude had her damn phone. So he starts laughing and he goes, I'm using her GPS. I know I'm not I'm not a sugar daddy. I've known her and her dude for 8 years. We all live together. So Jessica, the white bitch, pulls me to the side and is like, we gonna be at the club all night. This room for Jared, not us. Don't even trip. So I was like, yeah, bitch, okay, but trust I am not laying there. Did we skip over that? I think we did. Oh, whatever. So we leave our shit at the motel with Jared and head to the club. So we working. It was kind of slow. It was early Friday night. The club had hella rules, which I'm not used to. I'm a full nude type of bitch. But this club requires pasties and boy shorts and all this other shit, whatever. So after making about $800, I was ready to go. So she was talking to some dude trying to talk him out his wallet, and they exchanged numbers. So I was like, call your man. I'm ready. She calls the black dude. I'm like, that's not your man, but okay. So I pull her to the side before he pulled up, like, what's up with your roommate? And she was like, we're really close. Before I met Jared, I was with him. He was taking care of me. I was like, oh, well, I don't need that. Taking care of me in stripper language means that was her pimp. So I was like, does Jared know? And she goes, of course not. Strike one. So he pulls up, and as soon as we get in, he goes, what y'all make? We said at the same time, nothing. So he goes, damn, my girl said she had a bad night too. We finna go pick her up. His fiance who lives down here. We pick her up and he goes, nobody made shit. Y'all want to trap? Trap in stripper lingo means trick. So Jessica goes, hell yeah, you got some clients. I'm in the back on mute. He was like, you can get some. So Jessica's like, yeah, I need a trap. But Jared is at the room. And he goes, I wasn't putting y'all in that shithole. That was for him, not y'all. I'm still quiet. We pull up to this nice ass hotel on the other side of town. And he goes, I'll get the clients together and text y'all off this. He handed her a trap phone. So I am mind blown at this point. So then we go to the room. Nice as fuck. Just me and Jess, and I start going, oh, bitch, you got me fucked up. I'm not about to play with you, ho. I'm going home. So she starts crying. She's like, I didn't want to take this trip alone. Please don't leave me. I would be so scared alone. She freaking sobbing. I'm like, oh my God. Really? Now I'm feeling bad for the hoe. She goes, you can just check the guys in. He's not going to force you to trap. I said, oh, bitch, I know. He not. I deadass kill y'all. Verbatim. So she cleans herself up and there's a knock at the door. I open the door and some fat white man goes in. I'm here for the white girl. So I check his pockets, take his wallet and let him in. They start fucking right on the bed next to me. It was a fucking mess. A mess. So when they finished, he gave her $100. I said, Chess, you selling puss for $100? Pussy worth thousands. You tripping. She goes, I don't make the prices. The prices are already discussed before they come in. So I was like, bitch, no. If you gonna do this, do it right. So I took some pics of her and put them on Pack Page along with the trap phone number with a minimum of $500. The phone starts blowing up. I was like, see, bitch, I got you a nigga coming up right now going $500 for 15 minutes. He comes, I check him, they get in, he leaves. We are doing this all night. She fucked about 20 dudes and her sorry ass pimp only sent 3 of them. So around 6 a.m. Jared calls. She answers on speaker and he goes, oh, where the fuck are you in, Zola? The club been closed. She goes, we went to another club because it was so slow. So I'm Googling 24-hour clubs. Florida has a few. Trying to help her lie and he is not having it. He's livid. He goes, if you went home with a dude, you're dead. So he asked to speak to me. I was like, man, I'm gonna end up killing these crazy white niggas tonight. So he starts cursing me out. Where are y'all? I know she lying. Don't be a hoe like her, Zola. I said, I promise you, I'm not. He hangs up on me and that was it. We didn't hear from him for the rest of the night. We fell asleep. A few hours later, the black dude, I still don't know his name, comes up. He's like, how much y'all make last night? Jess goes, $5,500. I was like, why the fuck? Why she telling the truth? I pimped her, not him. She goes, so he goes, what the fuck? How? That's good, but I only sent you 3 clients. She goes, Zola made me a back page. I was like, wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Here we go. So he goes, you can do my job better than me? And I said, I was just helping her out. I really don't care. Your clients were cheap. He started laughing. He goes, give me the money. She gave him all of it. And he goes, thanks, Zola. You a real one. And throws $500 at me. I put that shit right into my brain. The fuck? And Jess goes, what about me? And he said, you owe me rent, Jess. You haven't paid me in months. I was like, damn. So we leave and head to Jared in the raggedy motel because our shit was there. As we pulled up, Jared chilling outside, smoking weed with some dude. Pay attention here. We go out and walk up to them and Jared goes, Here they go. The pimp goes, here who go, little nigga. Who this? Jared starts laughing and was like, hey, he was asking me who I was here with. And I said, my girl and her friends, that's all. Chill out. The guy Jared was talking to laughs and goes, I'll catch you later, man. Nice meeting you. And leaves. He was a black guy with dreads. You know, one of them Florida niggas. So we all go up to the room and the pimp was going, oh, on Jared. You don't know these niggas. I can't believe you told them 2 bitches in here. And Jared goes, yeah, that's why I was out here, man. Mad last night. All I said was, my girl went to work with her friend and I ain't want her to. Now the pimp's screaming. So that nigga knows his money up in here now. Hell no, we gotta go. Now. And me and Jess are like. So we pack our shit and head out. We went to a nicer hotel about 20 minutes away. So the pimp was like, Zola, keep an eye on Jared. I was like, oh shit. He done promoted me to look out and shit. So he leaves to go back to his fiance at home, whatever. And Jared and Jess start arguing. He was like, I know you was trapping Jess. I saw the back page ad, ho. And he shows her a screenshot. And I was like, oh shit. Here we go. So he starts crying like a bitch. I was like, wow. He's like, I thought you were done with this. I didn't cut a flow up for this, you messy. Then he turned to me and goes, this is what you gave me for, Zola. I said, hell no, Jerry. She low-key set me up. I'm not fucking with y'all after this. He goes, wow, you even set up your friend. You such a hoe. So they arguing for hours. I leave and go down to the pool. I mean, I am in Florida. So my man calls me. I lied and said everything was okay. I didn't want him worrying. I had a nice dinner and the pimp calls the trap phone. And I answer, he's like, since you a madam and shit, do that shit again tonight. But set up out calls only cause the hotel too nice to trap out of. I was like, cool, I got you. Especially for another 500. So I go up to the room and told Jess to get ready. Jared goes, what the fuck again, bitch? No! I said, Jared, calm down, please. This white nigga starts punching himself like crazy people do, dog. I said, like, oh, hell no. He goes, if you do this again, Jess, I will kill myself. I said, he goes, I will kill myself. I love you too much. I was like, this nigga lost in the sauce. And his bitch lost in the game. So I said, Jared, sit the fuck down. Just come on so I can take pics. It's already 10 o'clock. Y'all playing. So I make her a fresh ad. We come out the bathroom to her hair and makeup and shit. And Jared goes, everybody knows you a hoe now. Fuck you. I want to go home. I said, huh? He throws his phone at her and it's her Facebook. A status of both ads. Her mom is on there going off in the comments. Jessica starts bawling. Oh my god, my mom and my daughter this week. How could you? She was on the floor literally breaking down. I was like... So Jessica calls the pimp and tells, Jared just put everything on Facebook. My whole family sees. The pimp goes, I told Zola, watch him. Literally 5 minutes later, it's the pimp. Literally 5 minutes later, banging at our door. He comes in with his fiance this time and snatches Jared up by the neck. He wasted no time. He goes, I should really kill your ass. Jared is dangling off the ground crying, please, don't, please. Low-key, I'm crying. The fiance pulls out a handgun, y'all. She goes, you want to bae or what? Fuck him. He did our girl so wrong. I was like, oh my fucking god. So now Jess steps in. She's like, please don't. Just beat his ass, see? I was like, oh. Got it. So he puts him down. Z goes, nah, I'm gonna kill his manhood though. And he sits on the bed next to his fiance. He goes, sit in front of me, Jared. He does. Still crying. He goes, delete the post and give me your phone. He did. And then he goes, come here, Jess. I was so lost. His fiance unbuckled his pants and Jess gets on her knees and starts sucking his dick in front of Jerry and I. And I was like, yo. He then gets up and then starts fucking Jess from the back. Jerry just sitting there. I'm standing with my mouth on the floor. He looks at Jerry and says, any questions? Jerry says, I want to go home. I laughed out loud. I couldn't help it. And Z goes, nah, I'm going to spend the night with my girl. So you going to take Jess to her out calls. I was like, damn. That's fucked, bro. He goes, Zola got the clients and addresses so y'all can take her. And him and his fiance leave. The room is silent for the next 30 minutes. Swear. The first client calls and says, he ready. So Jared takes us. Z left a handgun but told me not to tell him. He slid it to me on the slick. He texted the trap phone like, I'm trusting you with my bitch Zola. If anything goes left, use it. I was like, what? Nigga, I can't. So anyway, Jared took us to about 4 clients and then the phone was slow. And me and Jared were in the car together while she was working. So we started having deep combo. He really wasn't a bad dude, but he was bipolar. Very bipolar. So I understood his outburst a little more. So we head back to the hotel and I fidget. This one called late as fuck. The client says, I got $5,000, but I want 2 bitches. I said, oh, sorry, we only have 1. The client goes, well, I got $2,000 for 1, but it's 4 dudes and we only do in calls. I was like, wow, what? So I text Z and told him. He was like, hell yeah, tell him come on in. So I set it up. The last minute, the client goes, actually, our call is fine. It gives me an address. So we get in the car and head to the address. Jess goes, it's 4 of them. Can you just wait in the hall, please? I was like, bitch. Alright, come on. So we head up to the room number they gave and Jess knocks. A dude goes, who is it? And she says, in call, the door flings open fast as fuck. And the 2 big black dudes snatch Jess. Bitch, I ran so goddamn. I couldn't even see straight. I was out, fuck that. I've run out and the car is gone. I'm screaming, Jerry! Jerry! This fool is gone. So I got him still running. And he like, y'all done? I said, bitch, Z told you to never leave us. Where are you? He's like, I'm at the gas station. I was thirsty. I thought she was gonna be a minute. I'm still running. Yo, don't know where I'm going. I'm like, they snatched a dude. Come get me. I'm calling the police. He pulls up a minute later and is like, don't call the police. Call Z. I was like, Z gonna beat everybody ass. You wasn't supposed to leave. And he's like, well, you have the gun. If you call the cops, you done too. I was like, shit, you right. So I called Z and told him what happened. Z is livid. And this deep African accent comes out. I couldn't even understand him on the phone. I was like, man, we dead, bro. So Z pulls up and is like, let's go. I said, I'm gonna stay here. Y'all go. He goes, I'm not in the mood right now. Come the fuck on. So we all go. Me and Jared on the side of the hall where you can't see, and Z knocks on the door. Man goes, "Who is it?" Z goes, "Where's my bitch, man?" Jessica screams, and the voice says, "Ain't no bitch in here, bro." I was like, oh my God. Z goes, "Open the door." Guess who opened the door? That nigga with dreads that Jared was smoking with at the rundown motel. I was like, yo. So he comes in and check to Z. Z motioned for us to stay hidden. Thank God. So he goes in the room and Dreadhead there by himself right now. Z sits on the bed with his strap out and goes, "Where's she at, man?" Dreads goes, "Well, since she wants to steal work from my girls, she clearly wants to be here with us." We still don't see Jess. So Z goes to the closet and busts the door open. And she in there, tied up, knocked the fuck out. Dread goes, "I got 20K for her right now, man, and all is forgiven, Z." And then all is forgiven. Z said, "We made more than 20K this weekend alone. Get out of here." So Dreads goes, "My dude's downstairs. Not gonna just let you walk out with her like that." And Z said, "We'll see." Mind you, I can barely see. I'm around the corner, so I just hear everything. Next thing I know, I hear some shuffling, and a gun goes off. Once again, I take off. But I took off down the hall through the back. Jared wasn't far behind. And then we look behind us, and Z is running too with Jess over his shoulder. He throws Jess in the car and hops in the driver's seat. I hopped in with him, and Jared hopped in the other car, and we got the fuck on. I'm crying. I said, "What the fuck happened?" He goes, "That nigga reached for his piece. I shot him in the face, man." I was like, oh my God. We got back to our hotel, packed our shit, and checked out. We went to Z and his fiance's condo. Nice as fuck, by the way. Jess is up now. She tells us what happened. Apparently, they recognized her from the motel and set her up clearly. And once they snatched her, they told her to trap for them. And she said no. So they beat her ass. That's what Z interrupted when he knocked, so they knocked her out. I was like, I really gotta go home, y'all. Sorry to kill the mood, but I can't take no more of this. Jerry was like, same. Z's fiance was in the kitchen counting money, dog. Just like a rich hoe. So Z was like, everybody get some sleep. I gotta get rid of this. Talking about the gun. So he leaves. We all try to get some sleep. The next morning he comes in with tickets for me and Jared. Jared goes, "I'm not leaving Jess here. Not after tonight. She has a daughter and needs to come home." Z was like, "Nah, we making money." I was like, wow. With a black eye and busted lip and some Florida's niggas looking for y'all, you still trying to trap? Crazy. I was like, well, I'm ready. Jess goes, "It'll be okay, Jared. I'll be home in 3 days." Jared started with that punching himself shit again. I was like, man, here we go. Jared goes, "Come with me or I'm killing myself." Z was like, "Oh, not this shit again. I'll be in the car. Y'all two hurry up." So Jared is literally breaking down. You ever seen someone hysterically crying? It's intense. And just trying to calm him. I'm at the door, ready. Jared randomly stops crying. Instantly. Like some movie shit. And goes, "So you aren't coming?" Jared just says, "No, Jared. I can't." This nigga Jared runs towards the balcony and jumps. I swear to God, Bible, he fucking jumped. I screamed so loud, my heart stopped. Just runs towards the balcony, and this nigga Jared was hanging. He didn't fall all the way. He was stuck by his pants. Thank God. I lost my spot. Thank God. We were only on the 4th floor, but still, he still would have died. It was a good drop. So Jess is helping him, and I call Z. Still crying. I was like, Jared is stuck. He tried to jump off our balconies. He was like, what is wrong with this nigga? Families live here, bro. What the fuck? So Z came up, helped get him, slapped the fuck out of him, literally, and physically guided him to the car. Jess comes out and goes, I swear I didn't set you up, Zola. I never intended for you to trap. That's why you didn't. I hope we can be friends after. I looked at her like she wasn't speaking English and said, I'm not gonna beat your ass right now because you already in bad shape. But I better not ever see or hear from you again. And she walked away. Z literally buckled Jared's seatbelt, LMPO, and went to the airport. Bear with me. It's almost over. When we landed in Detroit, my man picked us up. We both looked horrible. So washed up and tired. My man was like, who is this white boy and what's wrong with y'all? I said, babe, neither of us are the same. Just take him to his car and take me home. We dropped Jared off, and on the way home, I told him everything. He couldn't speak, honestly. Check this out. These the last 4 tweets. I get a collect call 4 days later from a jail in Las Vegas. It's Jessica. She goes, we got caught trapping in Vegas and we all got arrested. I said, oh. Why you calling me? She goes, Z was wanted for kidnapping 15 underage girls and is linked to 6 murders, including Florida. I said, Florida? Murder? You have the wrong number. She screams, ask Jared to bail me out. He won't answer my collect call. I said, Jared? You really have the wrong number. I hung up and called Jared. He goes, yeah, I heard. It's on the news. He's a huge trafficker. I found out later that Jessica and his fiance played victim and said they were forced. And Z, whose name I can't pronounce, was an African male and was wanted literally everywhere. He got sentenced to life. And I hear Jess is back in Detroit with her mom and baby. And that's the end of that. If you stuck with that whole story, you are hilarious. LOL. But people stay saying I'm like, bitch, where does our location say? At the strip club getting ready where? They told me to take Jared's vapors down because y'all gonna harass the poor boy. This him and his new boo thing. Boo though. Found her ass pregnant again. New family, I guess. Cute, everything, whatever. But the truth of the story is, that story is crazy as fuck. And I hope I gave it some justice by reading it to you guys today. And if you watch this, James Franco, you know, give your girl an audition for Zola. You know what I'm saying? That'd be nice. I mean, yeah, give your girl an audition for Zola. I would wear some pasties for the movie. I would. But in real life, nah, catch me, miss me with that shit. But when I read that shit for the first time, I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was dead so many times, yo. So many times, yo. I was so dead. I never heard this shit before. I was like, yo, Twitter be crazy. There's like a million crazy stories nowadays. And yo, that's just, like, I thought my life crazy, but that shit's crazier. Crazier. Alright, thank you for listening. And, I be out.